Here's a tribute to your teachers. They think they didn't have an impact. Decades ago, when I was a freshman in college, I went to my first sociology class, and one of the first questions ever posed to me as a college student was, why is it that humanity has progressed so incredibly technologically and not at all sociologically? And little did I know that would be a lifelong question for me as a student of behavior. So that's one of my top areas that I think about. In particular, I happen to be a Christian. I look for answers for deep questions from a biblical worldview. For 10,000 years, we've been in growth mode, and at some point we have to stop growing. The biblical answer to our challenges is that we're created in God's image, and we have the ability to imagine and desire things, and then our actions pursue them. So growth isn't our problem, desire is our problem. Because what we consume is a function of what we want. So the overall message is there is something genetically wrong with our heart, that we as people are born selfish and born to want and pursue our wants. And that sickness is the reason why society has never advanced in the history of the world. That we still behave and act like people did 10,000 years ago as far as being able to get along with each other. And the biblical answer to our challenge is there's something wrong with all of our desires. The gospel message is there is a way to fix that, but it can't be fixed from inside. It has to be fixed with an external action. Our chaos in life is that we chase people's behaviors instead of trying to understand the desires that are behind those behaviors. You'll be a much more effective leader, whether it's in your family, your teenage kids, your whatever, if you quit reacting to actions and surface level things and start saying what was behind that action and invest in changing the motivation part. It's harder, but the biblical answer is that's the only way we improve. This worldview is a foundational element in what it means to be a leader, because once you assume that everybody is created in the image of God with the ability to imagine and overcome chaos and be a winner, so to speak, and you know that at the root of that is they have desires, then what leadership really means, trying to understand what it is that people at the deepest level want and how you can align those deepest wants with the mission of the organization. The most foundational responsibility of a leader is, first of all, to get purpose clear. Purpose is a topic we all love talking about, but it's a complex topic. And so there's a purpose architecture that anybody has to sort through. A leader in a business, first of all, has to know what the role of the business is. What is the purpose of the business? If you can't understand that, then you have no way to interact with an individual about their purpose relative to the business's purpose. And so that creates chaos. And so clarity of purpose for individuals and the organization is the foundation of bringing some order and satisfaction to the process. So it is really hard work, and it takes a lot of skill. The leader's role is to get purpose right, and then understand the purpose of the people in their team, how they're equipped, how they're built, what they're good at, understand their personal objectives so that you can help align those, and then you love them and you care for them. And that's the model God has for building a successful society and organization. The New Testament part of the Bible would say it is impossible, and that's the gospel part where God actually intervenes in our lives and changes our desires. Everybody's a leader in the sense that they have to define their own purposes, understand how they relate to the other purposes around them, and have an architecture that navigates this stuff. And people don't think it through. They just dive into life and have chaos because they don't have clarity of purpose. The being part of leadership means that we can't just with lip service say we want to care for people. We have got to have arrived at the point that's part of who we are, that it's not a rehearsal, it's real. And that takes years and years of maturing, and there are some advantages of getting old. It's the being part of people and marrying that with the knowledge and skills to build something with the people caring, understanding what people want, taking time to listen to them, find out what's going on in their family, what are they struggling with, and caring about it. Then they will be more open with you. They will help you make better decisions. There's a model there of trust building, and the result is you get better business results too. Everybody wins, but it's not easy. It's like any skill. You have to work at it.